circle time.
Hello. Have you started working on the 3D Yugioh movie?
No, we haven't.
Fail.
And I think it's in the pipe, though. There's been talk about it already, and there's some posters up in 4Kids, and there's been sort of rumors. I mean, 4Kids was struggling last year a little bit, so, but now we're on the rebound, I think. And like I said, I keep hearing rumors, and I think they're going to do it. I hope they are.
Konami, would you like to do that?
I don't know, Yumi, are they going to do the movie, you think?
Hey.
Okay.
Does? Hey.
Better.
Okay.
Hi, Greg.
Hi.
I have two questions for you. One is really short, one is a little bit longer.
All right.
Why is Danny Green not here with you?
Oh.
You know, that's a good question.
Because we wanted to meet him. He's pretty cool.
And he's very cool, and one of my oldest friends. I went to college with him, actually. And I don't know, because I didn't really have to, Konami sort of decides who comes to this. But believe me, I'm going to push them to get both of us out for the next one, and maybe even Wayne Grace and I
It's
have to get out and play
Christopher and Paradox.
Get Danny Green to come to California.
It's Christopher. No, and the
I will do your best.
Okay, and my second question is really short. Do you know who voices Placidio in season 2, I guess it is?
Placido?
Placido. One of the villain guys.
I don't know his dub name.
One of the Yugioh trio.
He has really nice boots.
He has really nice boobs?
Yeah. No. Boots. Yeah.
He has these white boots that come up.
I'm going to be totally honest and say I have no idea. I have no idea.
I thought I'd ask anyway.
Like I said, everything's out of context. I mean, Darren, who directs it, will be like, okay, this is Callan. Remember him from so-and-so? Yes.
Oh, God, CRASHTOWN.
But it's more about the acting anyway, so, or like in terms of direction.
Okay, I lied. I have one more thing.
Okay. I like your outfit, by the way. It's quite awesome.
Thank you. She designed it, actually.
Nice work, whoever you are.
Okay, can you give a shout out to my friend Sarah Kusin, who lives in New Jersey?
Sarah Kusin?
Sarah Kusin.
Is she going to hear this if I do it?
Oh, yeah. She'll hear it.
Hi, Sarah Kusin. We wish you were here at Yusei Fudo.
Yeah!
Give it up for Sarah. Hello. Hi.
Ooh.
Have you met the voice actor that voices Jaden?
Say it again.
Have you met the voice actor that voices Jaden?
Jaden?
Yeah.
From GX?
Christopher
Yes. Matthew, I
No.
forget his last name. But yeah,
I thought
it's a
Christopher
pretty small group. I was telling Kevin earlier, I mean, that's why it's always been a great place to work, because first of all the voice actors are pretty psyched to be there because it's fun. And then when you're an actor, it's pretty transient, meaning I don't have an office I go to. I basically run around to auditions all day. And so to have a place like 4Kids where you see the same faces all the time was great. And so yeah, I'm not close to Matthew, but yeah, I've met him. Everyone's met each other there because we also all went out and would hang out and go to bars. And, yeah, it's a pretty great place to work. I don't know if they're hiring right now.
I would fail.
Hi.
Hi.
I'd like to ask you, you said that you had a son, right?
I do have a son, that's correct. I have 2 daughters as well. They're not here.
How do they feel about you being Yusei?
It's funny. I think he thinks it's cool, but at a certain point he's sort of whatever. And mostly what he's like is, do they have any cards here, Dad? Can you get me some Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I mean, seriously, we walk in 4Kids, he's like, do they have any free packs around there? And but yeah, I think he thinks it's cool, and he's come down to the studio and watched me record. And he's done actually a couple lines, and I got him in on. Dan hired him for the Iron Man motion comic, and he did a couple lines on that. So yeah, I think he's psyched this weekend, but he's mostly psyched because he's gotten really into the game in the last year, and so he was mostly excited because he's upstairs dueling. So, but yeah, it's neat. I mean, my daughters are 2 and 5, so they don't. My daughter Savannah is starting to get it a little bit because I actually played this. You probably don't know the show, but I played a prince on this show called Winx Club. So I was Brandon, the prince. So that's her favorite show. She's watched it 1 billion times. And not really so much, I think at a certain point it doesn't really matter that it's me, they just are into the shows. He's really into the shows. My son loves Yu-Gi-Oh! And Turtles, and he always watched the 4-kid shows, but it really is not about me. He's into the cartoons, so. But yeah, it's very cool.
Has he ever asked you to say a line?
He never asked me to say a line. I joke around with him, but he doesn't. Because he's sort of like this, no big deal. Like when I shout at him or yell at him when he's in trouble, I basically sound like Yusei, so he does it all the time. Clean up your room, Dakota. Put your underwear off of the floor and in the drawer. I play one card face down and mine parental shut.
Alright, I actually have two questions. Number one, how come, it's my understanding you didn't voice anybody on GX? I was wondering how come.
I just didn't get cast, you know. I may have mentioned this already. I was talking to Kevin earlier. The thing is, like, if you get a big role there, they don't let you really have a big role on another show. So truthfully, it worked out that I wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh! On the first show because I probably wouldn't have gotten Raphael. I may have gotten Raphael because the voice is a lot different. I definitely would have played Yusei. So at that point, they start to sort of spread it around. I mean, I think I worked on GX because eventually you work on everything, even if you do incidentals or they're like, hey, Greg, I need you to come on for this one episode and be bad guy B, you know. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's why.
You could put one GX character to voice.
You know, I'm not even really familiar with that show because I didn't work on it.
My last question is, would you ever cosplay Yusei?
Do it. Do it. Wear the wig.
What I was?
Wear the wig and the jacket.
Pops, when you dress up.
Yeah, cosplay.
Possibly. We'll have to ask Yumi how much she'd be willing to pay me, and then we'll triple it.
Oh.
This is like a request rather than a question, but I told you you directed and short film
Yeah.
called Adventures
Of Zed.
Can you?
You're one of the only 5 people in America that's seen it.
It's awesome.
Also show.
Oh, thank you. I would too. I really need to do that. She's talking about. I'm interested in filmmaking. I'm interested in screenwriting, but I also have 3 kids, so it sort of gets in the way. But I made this short film called The Adventures of Zed, Pet, and Fred, and it's actually on my website. If you have insomnia tonight or you're bored, you can go and watch it. My website's just my name. It's GregoryAbbey.com. But yeah, I had an awesome time. I wrote it, we shot it over a weekend, and we played 3 bumbling detectives. And actually the plot, that's right, revolves around a missing Yu-Gi-Oh card. And we have to find it. And so we go, my son Dakota is in it, it's his first starring role, because we think he's the kid who stole it. So we basically go to his house and interrogate him. It's very strange and silly, so. But yeah, I would like to too, I should. In fact, I'm going to leave right now and start.
Do it here. Do it here. Where's the flag?
Yeah.
Could I ask you to say something in Japanese? Use his catchphrase. No, it's not catchphrase, but Ore-no-tan.
Oh boy.
Ore-no-tan! Doro!
Say it again.
Ore-no-tan.
Ore-no-tan. Once more. Say it again for me. Ore. No. Ore-no-tan.
Woo!
Ore-no-tan. Dakota, clean up your room.
Fuck dog.
I'm just wondering, have you seen any later Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's episodes, like way after what 4Kids is working on?
I haven't seen it. No, we're in like this 6-episode arc that goes. We go to the desert. But
Shoot! Did they censor anything?
That's painful. You don't like those episodes?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
There for a lot of editing in those episodes.
Yeah, guns. Lots of
really?
guns. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's already been some weapons and stuff.
Yeah. Laser beam.
The duelist is actually a gun.
Yeah.
That's not gonna make